Hey everyone, Jason here. So I'm back out at Kayak Querétaro on Lake Santa Catarina. And yeah, the last time I was out here, I had an incredible time. I only explored the one end of the lake, so I had to get back out here to paddle around a little bit more, try to get out to the other side of the lake and see what I can see. I also, last time I was blown away by all the birds and realized when I was editing my last video that I really didn't get much for shots of the actual landscape, which is such a amazing part of this location. I'm gonna get out on the water. There's a dam down the other end, so you always need to be careful when paddling around dams, but I gotta go down and have a look. I believe it's got some history to it, so I'm curious to see what it looks like. I believe it's quite old. I believe it's even handmade, hand-built. Maybe stone? Guess we're gonna find out. It's kind of funny because I was wondering if there would be as many birds at this end of the lake or in this direction. Yeah, there's tons. There's tons of birds. I wonder if the locals are as impressed with the species of bird as I am. I'm from Canada. These are not in Canada, so it's very cool to see. Also thrilled because I go on wilderness canoe trips often and try to get photos, and the birds are always very elusive. And right now I'm 20 feet away from a small tree that is got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birds sitting on it. It's very nice. And there goes Rafael. I'm gonna keep going. So I've just made it down to the dam, and the water seems quite clear. There's no restrictive buoys or anything like that. Still I'm gonna play it smart, which you should always do when you're out on the water, and not gonna get too close. But yeah, it's an old stone dam, so I'm going to get a few shots so you can see what it looks like. And Rafael passed me, but he was like lightning, and he's not down here now, so he must be on the other side of the lake heading back. I'll ask him later about the history of it, see if he knows about it. So I broke my rule. I got close. Sorry, Mom. I couldn't resist. I had to touch it. But it's very cool looking. This old stone structure that was clearly laid by hand, because we've got these big rocks and then inside them all these small little rocks as well. Yeah, it's a feat of engineering, I would say. Yeah, so I'm just floating down here now, and the sun is coming out. That overcast condition, which doesn't bother me, you know, it blocks out the sun, or filters the sun a little bit. Yeah, it's fading away. The typical Querétaro beautiful blue skies are coming out, and I'm just looking down at the lake, and yeah, I would say the locals are really lucky to have a spot like this that they can access nature and water, but truthfully, I think anybody who's in the area, visitors or locals alike, yeah, you really need to get out and see this. Anyhow, I'm gonna slowly paddle back, see what else I can discover, and hopefully connect with Rafael to ask him if he knows a bit of the history about this dam. So I just, there's been this little red bird that's been eluding me for a while. Actually, first saw it, well, it's not the same one, but I saw this breed, type of bird, a little red bird, actually in the city. And I believe it's a very common bird here, as most of them are, but yeah, very pretty little bird. And so I just saw one, and I think I got the shot, so I hope. It's never easy setting up a camera in a canoe. There's so much to think about, you know? Is it level? Is it gonna fall into the water as soon as you start going? I can't see what the shot actually looks like. This could be a shot of my chin. How's my chin look today? Anyway.
How are you?
Que bien. Que bien? No. Bien. Que bien? No. Muy bien. Muy bien. See. Okay, so I paddled over to see the dam, and it's quite old. You mentioned before,
Yes.
when I was here, the age, but I have a bad memory. So what can you tell me about the dam?
Well, the dam is very old. It was built in 1865, 1867, somewhere in that time. It's all stone, no concrete, no wires, no steel, and it was built by the owners of the Hacienda Buenavista, which was a big hacienda in this area. The little town of Buenavista is back there.
So in essence, it's a reservoir.
It was meant for to store water for the irrigation in the land on the sides, and also below after the dam. They kept the water and they administered it for the agriculture in the lower part.
And obviously that's why we have so many birds as well now, because now that there's water here, all of the wildlife come here to take advantage of it.
Yes, we have all kind of species, pelicans. Right now we have swallows. These are winter swallows, swallows that come from farther north, as they stay here. But there are some that in the summertime, these ones leave, and some others come roughly, exactly, well, very close to the 21st of March. The southern swallows come back to this place, and the northerns are gone in February, maybe January, February.
Yeah, I've been noticing the swallows actually just, well, even that might be one, it's hard to tell, but oh, right here there's
yeah, they fish. They are catching mosquitoes as they you know, when they are born, they are in the water, and after they start flying,
yeah,
and so the swallows come by the surface and catch them.
Nice. And actually that's something. So there's mosquitoes here, But compared to Canada, they there's no mosquitoes here. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
So
Yeah, Canada, just after the ice is gone, you cannot enter a jungle.
Right.
Yeah, mosquitoes they will follow you. You run out of the forest and they will run after you. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
yeah, and so that's one of the quite pleasant things. The climate is very dry here, very arid. So of course there's less pools of water for the mosquitoes to grow and form. So yeah, it's quite pleasant to actually be out on the water and not have to worry about the bugs chasing after you. So yeah, how are you doing? What do you think we head to shore now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I've been out on the water for a couple hours now. I'm probably done, but yeah, what are the plans? Where are we going to go next?
Okay, we are going to eat in the Yamasan. It's a ramen house. The owner is a good friend of us, kayaker, Mr. Nagata, and he has this restaurant here in Querétaro, and he has other in Mexico City, Guadalajara, Monterrey, and he has a lab and he does a lot of research in good food, and he's very good at understanding umami and the good flavors in the food, and so he's going to prepare some special food for us. The restaurant is in Juriquilla. It's called Yamasan. It's a very, very nice place, and of course, being our friend, the master chef, there we will enjoy it very much.
So there you go. So yeah, sounds great. Umami, that's a word that I've been learning over time, and so I'm curious to discover it at his restaurant.
He's expert. He's expert in that, and
Good.
he can. He's a good chef, and he's a master chef, but he has taken many courses to distinguish tastes, and so he is being called sometimes to test a specific, very good brand products to check if they are. So his taste is very sensitive, so he can prepare very nice dishes.
Great. I'm looking forward to it.
We are still. We were asked.
Okay, so we're back to the kayak club, and we're going to be heading to lunch soon, but there's a very interesting looking bird over there, and yeah, I can't leave without trying to get a shot of it. Okay, so we've just arrived out here to the Yamasan Ramen House in Juriquilla, a northern suburb of Santiago de Querétaro. We're gonna head in and meet Chef Nagata, and I'm looking forward to having an incredible lunch. Without the mask, that's much better. Now we can see who you are.
Yeah, how you doing?
The man behind the food.
This grass and a cup we call masu,
and tenkai grass. We just I just fell overflow. That's the way to solve it. You can do both. I do is just get close your mouth, shape it. Then when you make enough space, just fit it from the box, right?
Okay, great.
Yes.
So the sake I was just saying is it's a cold sake and it's very smooth, very
Smooth,
nice,
right.
like clean, smooth taste.
Right.
Yeah, very beautiful.
The things that have sake and no in wine is this kind of quality or to how do you call it? Wash your mouth. After food and sake, you have some another taste, but just clean it up. Right. Yeah, after throat, just clean it up.
It's muy bien.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Okay, we're just leaving the restaurant. And let me just step outside, take the mask off. Okay, well, now where do I even begin? What a day. Great morning of kayaking, and then out here for one of the best meals of my life, I think. Fantastic company. Yeah, I'm blown away. I don't really know how to conclude this video. Great day, great experience. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. All right? Thanks for watching.